Hi, my name is Haruko from the Koji Fermentation. In this short video, I'm going to introduce you my favorite tsukemono called Nukazuke. Nukazuke is a traditional Japanese pickle which typically pickled vegetable in fermented rice bran bed. But before start explaining how to make it, I want to tell you a little bit about its merit. Firstly, it is very tasty. It is well described here that Nukazuke is distinctively crunchy, salty and sour with earthy umami undertone. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? Secondly, it is very healthy. Nuka is written like this in Japanese. Left-hand side represent rice and right-hand side represent health. So its health benefit has long been recognized by ancient Japanese. In fact, it is measured that vitamin B1 in daikon can be increased up to 16 times when fermented in Nukadoko. It is also very quick. Most vegetable can be enjoyed as quick as one day. It also has merit from sustainable and ecological point of view, as quite often rice bran is wasted, so we can contribute reducing the food loss. So let's start making Nukadoko. Before you make Nukazuke, you need to get the fermented Nukadoko ready, where you will pickle the vegetables. What you need are these. You need fresh or roasted nuka. I'm going to use 500 grams today. Same amount of water, 500 ml. I have boiled and cooled water here. Salt, 5% of total Nukadoko weight. So I have 50 grams here. You also need piece of kelp and several dried chili. Kelp is for umami and chili is for suppressing unwanted microbes activity. I usually use dried mushroom for flavor and aroma as well. As a specialist of Koji, I also have a little tweak of using Koji. The role of Koji here is to encourage the desirable microbes activity and create harmony among them, as Nukazuke involves quite complicated microbial composition. You also need some scrap vegetables. Most of leafy vegetables will do. Here I have komatsuna, cabbage core and celery leaves. You also need a large bowl and Nukadoko container. I would recommend a container which has a depth. Okay, let's start making Nukadoko. I have soaked Koji in water overnight. In a large bowl, lightly mix nuka and salt. And pour 450 ml of Koji water mix. Let nuka mix soak water well. I have set aside 50 ml of water in case nuka mix is too dry, but this time I don't seem to need it. Consistency of the mixture should be the softness of wet sand. This seems to be perfect. Then transfer the mixture to the pickling container. Put kelp for umami in. And dried chili for antibacterial function. And finally, dried mushroom for aroma. Put vegetable scrap in the Nukadoko. This will cultivate the microbes which we need for nukazuke. Smooth the surface, press firmly from the top to let the air escape. Scrape nuka from the wall of the container and wipe clean with kitchen towel. Then close the lid. Replace the scraps every few days until Nukadoko develops a slightly sour fermented smell. It should smell yeasty and taste pleasant. Cucumber, carrot, daikon are the regular member of Nukazuke in Japan. Kohlrabi is fantastic. It is crunchy and it absorbs umami very well. Cooked sweet potato is one of my favorite. It subtly becomes a bit salty and sour, but at the same time, sweetness stands out. It might sound unusual, but I love soft-boiled egg nukazuke. So let's pickle cucumber. If you pickle as it is, the water comes out from it and nukadoko will soon be soft and soggy. So I salt it first to extract excess water and leave it for about 10 minutes before putting into nukadoko. Okay, those vegetables are left for about 10 minutes. As you can see, lots of water came out. And all you have to do now is make a hole in nukadoko and bury them. There is important thing to note to keep nukadoko healthy and keep nukazuke going. There are various kinds of microbes living in nukadoko which all have different likings. If you let them live as they like, your microbes become out of balance, which could cause the funky smell. Sometimes it is not pleasant. Not only smell, the taste of nukazuke could be affected. In order to avoid this, you need to mix nukadoko periodically, but don't do it randomly or vigorously, because you don't want to disturb some of them. I will show you how to do it. You scrape the surface nuka and tuck it into the side. Then, overturn nuka. Idea is try not to disturb the microbe living in the middle part. Scrape nuka from the wall of the container. Make the surface flat. Wipe clean the wall with a kitchen towel. By this way, you can keep the healthy nukadoko for delicious nukazuke. Let's see whether the nukazuke is ready. These vegetables can be enjoyed straight away after washing off nuka, but I like them being chilled, so I usually store them in a container and keep it in the fridge until the meal. My tsukemono plate is ready. With white rice and miso soup, and preferably with natto. I don't mind having them 3 meals a day, every day. いただきます。